Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I have some of the biggest Wings of Fire news we've gotten lately, which is saying a lot considering all that's been going on. I'll be recapping all of it for you guys here today, such as our first look at some pages in the Darkstalker Legends graphic novel, the Stickerpedia cover, Arc 4 sneak peeks, international exclusives, and more. But before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons. Darth95, Thistle, Noobto, Pyronuke, Avril, Pancake, Escarada, Adequin, Alex Cleaver, Shadowhunter, and Atlas Stargazer. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we fully start things off, I'd like to let you guys know that I'm participating in ArtFight this year, for the 5th time in a row. My profile is totally finished, so every character you see on there is one I'll have during the event. I'll be posting this video the same day team sorting goes live, so check out which one I end up being part of when that happens. I attack anybody I can and comment on all the art I receive. I'm so hyped for this, and if you want to learn more, go check out the official ArtFight website too. It's not related to Wings of Fire directly, but you can draw some of my WAF-OCs for points. Okay, there is a lot of news to discuss with you all. To start things off, we got our first ever look at some sneak peek pages for the Darkstalker Legends graphic novel. Remember, this one will be illustrated by Jake Parker. That way Mike Holmes could work on the Talons of Power graphic novel, releasing right after. We have a bit of the Darkstalker prologue drawn here, and oh my goodness, there is tons to talk about. We received pages 2 to 7, which still showed us a decent amount of what to expect from the new art style. I definitely think fans will have a lot of thoughts about this. But first, I'll give my own. The backgrounds are magnificent and super detailed during the grander moments. I'm absolutely in love with how the igloos of the Ice Kingdom look, as well as the structures of their Great Palace. Characters are also super expressive, which turned out amazing. We can already see the fatigue in Arctic's eyes, as well as the bright looks on Foslayer's face. It's not even just the expressions either. Dragon bodies reveal so about how everyone is feeling and what they're thinking. I really love it. I think the magic of this interaction was captured very well. Foslayer and Arctic do look a tad pointy, which I think isn't just due to their tribes. I'm curious how other characters are going to look, but we'll just have to see. Additionally, I did notice the lack of backgrounds in some panels, which is different than what we're used to typically. The colors do look stunning though, and relate to the environment the pair is in. It also likely saved time and extra work, letting us get this graphic novel sooner. While I do wish some of the panel boxes were a little larger, I am overall quite satisfied with these first look pages. It's going to be a blast to read this graphic novel at the end of the year and see all it has to offer. The news doesn't just stop there though. We also got the cover for the exciting Wings of Fire Stickerpedia, which releases next year. The book is going to feature over 225 WAF stickers for fans to put on whatever they'd like. It's going to come with some brand new art pieces by Brianna C. Walsh, which already blew me away. Here's the full description on Amazon. All your favorite dragons from all different corners of the Wings of Fire universe are here. Packed with over 200 stickers, this book is perfect for any dedicated fan. Use the stickers to complete the collector's pages inside, and save the rest for your water bottle, laptop, or notebook. Oh my goodness, it already sounds awesome! I love the new info we've just been given about this, especially the new cover. For those unaware, this edition will be 80 pages of fun! And speaking of something exciting, there's even more Arc 4 news we've received. Tui has confirmed a big plot and timeline detail about the Hybrid Prince, the coming next Wings of Fire book. This novel is going to be taking place long before the events of where Arc 3 left us off. Just like many fans predicted, Book 16 will be taking place at the end of Book 6. That was when Sora and Umber took off from Jade Mountain Academy. We won't be getting any kind of time skip at all, or at least not anything major. Not during this book, at least. This correlates the theory I've had all along, that Book 16 will have us go to the past, but then Book 17 picks up with modern day. Whatever Sora and Umber run into on that island is definitely going to be important years later. Maybe they could end up trapped there, for a new protagonist to find. There are so many possibilities. Tui also said that Bumblebee will definitely return in this next arc, though won't be featured in the Hybrid Prince. Again, more proof to the thought the majority of Arc 4 will be taking place long after Book 16, though still being very connected for a reason we'll find out soon. I'm pumped for this novel, and I know so many of you are too. I can't wait until we see more, because the cover is on the way. For you international fans, I have some exciting news. Country-exclusive item drops are starting to happen. Wings of Fire, specifically the graphic novels, is very popular in France. In fact, I was just in that country the other day, and I saw a WAF ad play before my IMAX showing of the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. Specifically, it was an advertisement for the Escaping Peril graphic novel. French peril is real. No, but seriously, I was shocked and excited to see that, and I'm so glad the series is as popular as it is. But that's not all France has to offer Wings of Fire fans. A 2025 to 2026 school year agenda planner is now on some shelves. It's only available there, and unfortunately in no other countries, though I do hope that one day we'll find it in some other languages for readers all over the globe to enjoy. Still, you can't deny that this isn't awesome. I wonder what it looks like inside, though I'm sure we'll know very soon. A Wings of Fire puzzle is also going to be releasing in France on October 9th, 2025. It's also unknown if this will expand to more places, but if it does, I will totally be putting this together in a video. Even though I absolutely stink at puzzles, it'd be fun. But here's one item that will only be in France for sure. Their version of the Dragonette Prophecy Special Edition. Its page edges and different coloring look great, and are very different from the special edition available elsewhere in the world soon. Wow, I wasn't exaggerating when I said this was a lot! From new page looks to original releases and more, Wings of Fire really has been on a roll when it comes to giving us content. I'm so glad I get to share all the news with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. What did you guys think about all this? Which items are you the most hyped for? Let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!